Hey guys, another video by Fitness Technology Services. So today's video is something I really should have done, kind of like the 101, should have been my first video, but it's a little late for that. That's been 4 years now. But somebody had emailed me about it being difficult to adjust the rear roller back after you loosen the rear roller and lubricate your belt. And she actually made the comment that because of another one of my videos, she had to call a professional out to straighten her belt up. Well, the only problem with that is I never recommend adjusting your rear roller. Here's the rear roller Allen bolt. I'm not going to mess with that just to lubricate my machine. I'm going to throw that over there. So I want to make that obvious on that. And even on the video she commented on, I never adjust that rear roller to simply put some lube underneath here. Now, if you're good at it, it is good to do that because it does make it a little easier. But if you're not confident that you're going to put the rear roller back and your belt is kind of already straight, then I wouldn't really do that. The important part of lubing is that you get the lubricant in the center and really more towards the front than the back. How you actually apply it doesn't matter. In some of my videos, I kind of just squirt drops underneath the belt, or if the belt's got more slack in it, if I'm changing a belt, I may put lines going up and down in it, but I don't think that really matters. So really what I recommend doing is I have a little towel here, and then just build yourself a little working area. I'm just going to take this broomstick handle, and this way I have a nice little working area, kind of like a little tent. Then I'm just going to clip this off. Now, I usually always use the factory recommended stuff. I see a lot of people have different brands on a lot of different service calls, so I'm not really here to say what's better or not. I just stick, this is what the factory recommends for Sole machines. I personally like this lube. I think it's slicker. I advise people to use it on their Sole machines no matter what belt they really buy. All right, so we're just going to clip this off. Now, I want to be honest, this way is a little more difficult because you do have to squeeze your hands underneath there, but if you see, I put on gloves. I just want to make sure it's not sealed inside, and then I'm squirting it and nothing's coming out, and then I'm embarrassed, so that's not really good. All right, so the tip's cut. I'm just going to put it underneath here. This gives me a little bit of working room, and I'm just going to put small amounts of it. I'm not going to go more than halfway back. I'm going to use about half of this tube because this is not a new belt installation. I'm just maintenance it. Normally, if it's a new belt, I would either use 3/4 of the tube, and if it's a Sole original belt, I probably would use the whole tube. All right, so that's about halfway. So if you want to be really thorough and careful, you can spread it around a little bit. That's what's good about the gloves. So that's got like a nice smooth slickness to it, but even that's not really necessary because when you walk on it, you're going to mush it all around. So I don't want to waste anything. So I'm going to rub it all off. Then I'm going to use the towel that I was using to protect it. I guess I don't need to clean my gloves. That's kind of silly. All right, so I'm going to take the gloves off. Taking the gloves off. Wipe my hands, which are perfectly clean because I had the gloves on them. So that's really the easiest way to lubricate your Sole machine. And you can really do that with about 90%. Just be careful that it's a silicone-based machine and you didn't get one of the nicer machines that actually use a wax coating on it. And the waxing of a deck's a little different theory. But if it's a silicone-based, which is 85–90% of them are, that's really the easiest way to do it. Then I just remove my little broomstick helper. You can let it run for a few minutes if you'd like. But that's really the easiest way, in the way that I normally recommend for people to lubricate their walking belt. All right, well, thanks for visiting me today. I will get some more videos out to you shortly.